this thing that we all have within us, and it's called an inner voice, right? The gut feeling. And that and our life brings examples and brings things towards us. Like, let's say in Dubai, I wasn't fully ready or even open to exploring my sexuality, and all of a sudden, a guy started coming my way and started showing interest towards me, and I'm like, wait, what? There's a part of me that I'm suppressing that I need to start working on now. And there's two things that you can do in that moment, right? Resistance or flow. And I guess you guys can relate a lot to this as well. You can either resist what life is bringing towards you in order to expand and be the most fullest, loving, expansive version of yourself and suppress that and hide and live a life of fear and feeling trapped, or you can flow with life. And flowing with life comes with a lot of discomfort. It comes with a lot of faith. It comes with a lot of courage. It comes with a lot of fear sometimes as well, because you're going into this unknown, and it can also bring a lot of, I'm going to hurt people. I'm going to maybe hurt myself. What is, what am I going to be? What am I going to share with the world? What am I going to do? Et cetera, et cetera. It's like all these unanswered questions. Um, but here's the thing, like, I've always chosen to choose flow and to listen to my gut feeling, even though it's been really hard, and even though I've done it with fear and sadness, because it's always led me towards liberation and deeper joy and deeper happiness and the fullest expression of who I am. So the same is happening with me right now in Barcelona. For the past month, my landlord has been reaching out to me about my apartment, and he said, "Do you want to renew the lease for another year?" And there was a part of my body that just felt trapped, like really like icked, like, and I just kept hearing a voice inside me going, just take a year to go travel the world. You can do this. Just take a year to go travel the world and work remote. And every part of me was like, no, 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 no.
Scary.
Safety, comfort.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, no, no. Safety, comfort. You finally have the apartment of your dreams with the terrace of your dreams and
Yeah.
the community, the clients. Everything is checkbox perfect. Everything is amazing. Just like my relationship with my ex-partner was. Rationally, everything was amazing. But there was that voice within still going, no. And same happens with the city. I've had the most beautiful experience, but now I've come to a time where there's a voice inside me going, pack your bags, travel the world. You're going to meet some incredible people. You're going to grow as a human being. Don't limit who you are. Don't limit your potential. Right. And sometimes listening to that voice can be so challenging. But now with time, I'm starting to learn, and also a lot of deep work with coaches and shamans. Starting to really realize that my gut feeling actually loves me really deeply and wants the best for me.
Hmm.
And maybe instead of fighting with it my entire life, I just need to, listen to it sometimes and let it lead me to the unknown and see what happens.
It has worked for you in the past.
Yeah,
When was
just
the you mentioned that you've always faced this, either resisting what lies bringing you or flowing with it, and flowing with it has always done you good. When was do you remember the first instance when you had this epiphany and you saw it in the perspective that you just shared?
if it's a very interesting question. It brings me back to the reaction of my parents when I came out and I shared that I'm gay. So I shared that at 24 years of age, and all the stories that you build in your mind, all the ego and all the narratives that you build in your mind, they're going to say this, I'm going to hurt this person, they're going to be destroyed, this, that, they're going to cry, they're not going to accept it, etc., etc. And then you take the action step. You build all this resistance within your body. You trap yourself. You feel all this fear, and then you come out and you finally choose to flow with life, and you say, okay, this is what you want from me. You want me to accept myself and go for it. And life shows you incredible colors. My parents were like, yeah, we knew. Great. What next? Do you need a hug?
Oh, they knew. They didn't.
Yeah,
They.
it's like they had a feeling and they were waiting for me to come out. And the more I shared it with people outside, and the more fear I felt before doing it, the more trapped I felt before sharing it with my closest friends. As soon as I did, they were like, "We love you. We love you. We're here for you." And it just comes to show how so many stories that we build within us, and so much of the resistance, the narrative, and the things that we tell ourselves that trap our body and make us feel more contracted and fearful and make our shoulders hurt because we're just holding on to our truth. It's actually a pile of bullshit.